What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up coming at you with another video. Wow, that movie's Cuties that was on Netflix is in a bunch of trouble. Well, Netflix is, and so is the writer, producer, director, all of them who brought this movie to life. I guess you could say. Here's the thing: I never seen the movie. Don't plan on watching it, but I have seen commercials for it, and I have seen other people talking about it. That Okay, some people are saying what the movie is really about because a couple people did watch it and said, "Look, we understand why a lot of people hate it, but this is what it's really about." And some people broke it down saying that the movie is about kids trying to find their way on this earth. Now, if that is true, I don't know because, like I said, I didn't watch it. But if that is true, how the movie was presented is what makes people, what I'm saying, cringe. It's what got a lot of people upset. As always, I'm not going to read. I'm just going to scroll up and let you read it yourself. So that way, you can make your own judgment. Now, as you're looking at the bottom of your screen, that was the poster for the movie. The African American girl up front, kind of bending down, kneeling down, whatever, squatting down, I should say, with her legs wide open, and the one in the back there on her knees. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now. What do you think people are supposed to think when they see this? A bunch of little 10, 12-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Just like that show, Dance Moms, I think that's what it's called. Because I saw that as well, and a lot of people have a problem with that. How they putting these kids out there like that, which is completely wrong. You don't do this. And here's the thing, before the movie originally came out, of course, just like any movie that show commercials for it on TV, to get you to watch it. Oh, I want to go see that movie. Stuff like that. They was receiving criticism then. So, and then people was explaining why they thought the movie was so messed up. Well, if you look at it like this movie, how it was presented, is it's I don't want to use the words. I'm trying to think of a better word to use, but it's not suitable for anybody except for perverts. I'll put it like that. That's the best way I could put it. Hopefully, you understand what it is that I'm trying to say. But the only thing that I'm saying, man, you know better. You know that this is not the kind of movie that people should be putting out there. I mean, you probably had a different message, but how it was presented and the commercials that people saw on TV and things like that, no. Like I said, there is a couple of guys that on YouTube that said they watched it and said this is what the movie was really about. And they made a good point. If you haven't watched it, you can't criticize. That is true, but how it was presented is what people is criticizing. I mean, duh. Now, then they also said that there was two different posters for this movie, one in the U.S. and one in the U.K. The one in the U.S. looked like the one you see right now in the middle of your screen, and the one in the U.K. was just some girls walking down the street with their backpacks on, look like they're coming home from school or something, playing in the street or whatever, normal kid stuff. I'm gonna try to see if I can find that real quick. Here is the normal poster that's overseas for the movie Cuties. You see what I'm saying? They presented it to us one way, presented it to other people another way. If it was presented like this, a lot of people probably would have watched it. But since it wasn't presented like this, So now you see the two differences on how the movie was presented. And like I said, I understand where a lot of people's being upset coming from. Because, well, duh. I'll be upset about this too. It makes no sense. You present it to us in a negative way here in the US, but you present it to other people in other countries a different way. No. When it comes to kids, people are already sensitive about kids. Already. So you do not present a movie with this poster right here you see in the middle of your screen. You do not do that. Over sexualizing these kids. That's ridiculous. So, Texas grand jury is got a lawsuit against them, against Netflix for this movie. So we're going to end up seeing what the results be, see what happens, and go from there. Because at the end of the day, we all know that this was wrong. Well, it doesn't matter what your message is. It's also like a lot of people say. Like a lot of people like to say, sometimes I think what you say is how you say it. Well, in this case, it ain't. The way you presented it is wrong. I'll put it like that. So Netflix is saying they're sorry for the inappropriate artwork about the movie. But it ain't the artwork. It's really, you don't put kids out there like that, especially these days with everything going on and how people target our youngsters to do crazy stuff. You basically is helping the cause. You are basically helping the cause. So with all that being said, I am going to go ahead and just keep scrolling up to let you see this. But I am going to go ahead and end the video, not right now, but I'm going to end this. But I do want you to see how crazy this stuff is. Nonsense. Here's the filings. Statement released by Tyler County District Attorney's Office. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And parents like myself try to do everything they can to protect their kids from nonsense. And you're promoting this using kids, saying that basically saying that it's okay. I have a little girl, and there's no way I'm going to allow her to do this. The commercials for that movie, the little girl, one of the little black girls see a white little girl straightening out their hair with an iron. So she go and try it, and her hair falls out. She see the white girl dancing and doing all this. The black girl who is religious, see that and she wants to explore it and see what the world's about. She go out there and start doing that. It's like, come on now, no. So with that being said, I'm I am just disgusted by this. Another reason why I don't watch Netflix, I don't have none of those streaming movie companies. Netflix, Hulu, none of them. Disney Plus, none of those stuff. But I did see the commercials on TV and on YouTube. Like, wait a minute. This is just not right. This is just not right. You don't put yourself out there like this. Excuse me, I'm sorry, not yourself, but you don't put kids out there like this. It's ridiculous. And they deserve to have a lawsuit against them. And yeah, hashtag cancel Netflix. Yeah, I 100% agree with it. I'm sorry, I have to. 100% agree with it. Forget this. Like they canceling R. Kelly, basically for the same reasons. Trying to cancel R. Kelly. For the same reasons. Like they're basically, they do with anybody that home kids. So Netflix is no different. So with that being said, man, just so y'all can see, this is ridiculous in all ways, all directions, all angles. No, I don't do this. I don't, even if me and my wife is listening to certain music or watching certain things in our room and my little girl walks in the room, we'll pause it. You see what I'm saying? Because we don't want our little girl exposed to this. Now we know that she is going to get exposed to it, but we don't want to be the ones to expose her to it. So with that being said, I do think Netflix do need to be shut down because of this. Or at least face some kind of serious penalty. Something. I mean, something. So if you ain't gonna shut them down, do something. So with all that being said, I am finna go ahead and end this video. This is your boy Man Up. I'm Chuck and the Deuce. I'll holler at everybody.